Hi everybody, how are you? Sorry I'm late, I'm a bit frazzled. I got a flat tyre, so I'm sort of half an hour behind in life. I didn't think I'd have to set up my elaborate set of boxes that I usually use to do lives. So I can't find my, what do you call it, that thing you use for your phone to hold it? What's it called? Oh, anyway, the word will come back in a second. So anyway, I'm fine. How are you? I hope you've all had a good week. What happened? What have I been up to? Well, last Saturday I ran a stress reduction workshop, which was great. I've got the second part this Saturday and got a WhatsApp group in between, so everybody's being supported and being accountable for making the stress reduction habits, starting their stress reduction habits, small nudges every day. Hoping I'm giving them encouragement in between last Saturday and this Saturday. So I'll let you know more about that. I meant to take a photo and forgot, so I will post a photo next Saturday. On Sunday, I went to the remembrance service here. It was very lovely. Here in Tanzania, there's a very big Commonwealth war cemetery. And it's a really beautiful, fascinating place. And the service is multi-faith and multi-nationality, and it's run by the British and the Germans together. So it's actually rather lovely and a rather good reminder to all of us, which is a great thing. And we humans need to do it. Often we need that reminder to be good people, as we're such scamps. So on to you. Now, I did want to have a quick chat about mood swings and hormones. And not to bore you hugely on biology, but before I do, I wanted to ask some questions. I set up the group a month ago. It's for action takers, and it's for action takers who have very bad menopause symptoms and who want to get back to the top of the game. So therefore, my question to you is, I'm very, very grateful to the three of you who signed up for my webinar, which is next Thursday. It's absolutely great that you are. My question is, why hasn't everybody else, or most of you, or some of you? Because I don't want you to feel that you have to be in the group if you feel that it's not helping you, or to get messages from me when it's just tedious or anything like that, because obviously my job really is to help you, is to provide information for those of you who have, severe symptoms, moderate to severe symptoms, and who really want to sort them out and not just live with them. So my question to you, is it an A, a B, or a C? So A would be you don't have time. So maybe let me know if you watch this replay, or I'll post the questions as well. B, if actually your symptoms are not that bad and they're not really having the impact at work that I keep talking about. And C, I don't know if I can remember C. I did remember C before I got my flat tyre. I don't think I can remember it. Maybe it'll come back to me. I'm sure it will come back to me. It'll come back to me in just a moment. What was it on? That's C, of course. Silly me. C was that actually you're all right. You've normalized your symptoms and you've made your life with them. And that might be the case. I mean, it happens. So maybe that's it. So I'm just going to repeat. I would really love feedback though from the rest of you, because the whole idea of the group is for me to be able to, provide help and input and advice and, training like this live webinar in order to help you get back to the top of your game. But to do that, you need to take action. And this is an action-oriented group. I mean, you can read the website for lots of info. I have some info to share. But this is about actually, being held accountable, getting support, asking questions, and moving forward so that you're not spending years and years dragging your menopause symptoms out and having them dictate your life rather than the other way round. So darlings, it's over to you. It would be very helpful for me if you gave me that feedback, so that I can just make sure that I'm sending out the right messages, the right info, etc., etc. So, right, hormones and mood swings. So, you know me, my big thing is that menopause symptoms are made worse by stress. So, mood swings are dictated by several of your hormones. So one of them being cortisol, And the other one, now this is an interesting one, and some of you have mentioned this in comments before, which is I've been quite interested to see what you're eating, because mood swings can also be caused by not eating enough, and so therefore low blood sugar. And so, thanks Amanda. So low blood sugar, because actually, if you, again, estrogen is in every part of your brain, and if it's slowly sort of seeping out of your brain into goodness knows wherever our lovely darling estrogen goes when it leaves us, I mean, does it evaporate or what? Where do they go, these little critters, hormone critters? Then that is something that we also need to pay attention to. So if you're really losing it at work and feeling snappy and short-tempered and feeling like your team is sort of pulling away from you or disengaging, then that's obviously not a good thing. And so the mood swing hormones that you need to watch out for are estrogen and progesterone. Now, progesterone is nature's Valium, and obviously that is also leaching out of us at a particular stage in our lives. So again, caused by stress hormones, and that really doesn't help. And the one that you also want to be watching for is your thyroid. Now, your thyroid is your metabolism, and it's also the one that keeps your midriff chunky, dare I say it, or whatever. You put weight on round your middle, often because of your thyroid when you hit sort of 40, 45, because especially if your stress hormone is in overdrive, and your thyroid is responsible for your metabolism. So that means that if you're feeling sort of slow and sluggish and your brain fog's there and you're starting to feel hungry and you haven't eaten enough during the day, then the chances are that your mood swings are likely to be much, much worse than they should be. And should be. That's what I mean. You do get mood swings, you know, and it happens, but you can again. My point is always we can make them much worse without realizing, and this is really, really important for us to understand. So there's a sort of HQ of different hormones that you need to. There's the general, then there's a deputy general. Don't think they call them that, do they? Is it vice general or something? I should know that after Remembrance Day. Deputy, and then deputy that produces all these different hormones, all of which is overridden by the stress hormones. So I just urge you to track, and then just when you're sick of tracking your symptoms, do it a bit more. 5 days at least, or 7 is better, or 5 days including a weekend, to see whether the weekends are better or worse or exactly the same for your top 3 symptoms. Okay, there's a brain fog tracker. I managed to say it this time, Amanda, didn't I? There's a brain fog tracker attached somewhere on the group page. You can just use that for any of your symptoms, but you need to know your baseline in order to make those changes. Okay, and I'm really going to be going into a lot of detail in the webinar about the sorts of things that, unbeknownst to us, women are all doing to make things worse. So the 3 things that are really, really holding us back from greatness, to use another great quote from Dr. Christian Northrup's, and then the 3 things that we can do immediately to make them better. Well done. Well done. Now, that's interesting, Amanda, when you say you're still trying to track. Does that mean you are or you're not? ... Because really what you want to do is just print off the tracker and make that commitment. If you can, make that commitment, even if you just do it for a day, because then you've got your benchmark. And if you know stress is a big catalyst, that's fantastic. Really, really good to know that that is already making your symptoms worse. So then you can start taking those steps to manage your stress, and automatically, instead of going, right, oh, I'm going to tackle my brain fog and my insomnia and my mood swings bit by bit, you know, body part by body part, symptom by symptom, you tackle the underlying. You get stressed and forgot, oh, bless you. I know, it happens. It's awful. Stress makes us stupid and sick. It's just shocking what it does to us. There's no doubt. But well done. At least you've realized that and you're acknowledging it. It's fantastic. So obviously what you need to do is kind of slap a post-it note on your forehead saying get tracking, and you'll see it in the mirror, or put it on your desk at work. Print the tracker off, leave it on your desk at work when you remember, and then have a go. So I do understand. I know stress is absolutely evil. It really, really is evil. And we've got to break that cycle, which you can do. Absolutely. Small steps, but this is the first one. So well done. I hope that you can answer my questions. Thank you, Amanda, for your feedback. That's really, really helpful. And if there's anything I can do to help you to get tracking, let me know, because I'm happy to look at your tracker tomorrow if you want to make the commitment to get tracking tomorrow. Or even start this evening, start now, and just keep it with you all day and just fill in and complete as much as you possibly can when you remember. Okay? So, loads of yummy love. Yes, you do, darling. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'll go into stress a lot. But you know, the sorts of things that you need to do for your, you know, for stress is breathing, meditation. You know, different things, and then every day. I mean, this is the thing. It's quite interesting. You get long lists of things to do, and somewhere down the bottom, usually the list, number 7 or number 8, is sort of, you know, breathe. You think, well, that's all very well, but actually, you need to breathe very well every day for the rest of your life in order to just be calm. And it's great. It's free, and you don't need a special outfit. So I'm going to leave you now and go and find a tyre for my car. And hope to get feedback from some of you later on. And Amanda, keep in touch on your tracking, love. Okay? Loads of yummy love, everybody. Bye.